Every day we see people approaching others in a different way, attempting to help them get better. In youth sports, families, and sales teams, the untethered personalities of those leaders strengthen or weaken their results simply because of a lack of emotional intelligence regarding their approach. Welcome to today's focus: the coaching styles that impact the success of sales teams across the world, or 4 personalities and their effectiveness when coaching people into higher levels of performance. Each of us tend toward one of 4 leadership attitudes and styles based upon how our personalities approach communicating with people in our life. We do this as sales leaders and as parents. First, let's name them: Control Freddie, Big Ideas Sam, Process Pete, and Rah-Rah Sally. Please excuse the genders represented by the names, as any of them could be male or female. Each of these types approach coaching others with a particular philosophy and tendency. Here they are. Control Freddie: I am responsible for winning. It's all about me controlling you as a piece of a selling machine. I can't trust you, so I micromanage you. My approach is to keep you fearful, to burn and churn the reps until I get the results I want. I always place you in the hierarchy of where you fall among the sales numbers I chase every minute of the day. Big Ideas Sam: I like innovation, so I get bored with the same process. As a result, I jerk things around a lot and I motivate with the possibilities of change. I like to be praised for creativity because I want to be number one and I want to do it my way. I do not like to remain stagnant in the same steps repeated time and time again, no matter how effective they are. I know how to do things in ways never before created because I want to be recognized as an innovator and the best of all time. Process Pete: I tend to leave the reps alone and see which ones sink or swim. I don't care about their personal stuff, just the facts and the logic of systems. I gravitate toward apathy when the team doesn't get results. I'm better being alone with spreadsheets. I don't see the importance of deadlines because I analyze what's happening until I'm forced to act. I do know the details and the steps and the training agenda, but I don't know the people I coach. Rah-Rah Sally: I think it's fun to keep everyone feeling good. That's why I pump up people with positivity and I avoid negative confrontations. I enjoy relationships over profit and I work to keep things chaos-free. I stay away from quick changes and I avoid hearing about problems. I have a great amount of empathy toward everyone, and because of this, I tend to know how the people feel inside the culture that I create. Many of you have seen these 4 styles before, but you've seen them in the way that people relate with each other. Looked at from the perspective of leadership, you can easily see the strengths and weaknesses of each. Control Freddie is great with numbers and with acting fast, but tends to be belligerent and quick acting when under pressure to reach sales targets. He tends to coach with fear and pushes others hard for results. He's all about profit and efficiency, but misses the human dimension of leadership and service toward others. Big Ideas Sam loves to be the center of attention and the person recognized for new ideas and innovation. That's good, but he tends to make quick changes to new ways of doing things without testing or piloting his ideas. As a result, he's great with marketing and storytelling, but those around him, while entranced with his creativity, can end up feeling that they're only a part of his narrative. Process Pete knows the details and the steps and process better than anyone, but he tends to let people go off on their own and stays in his office and points at the sales process. Bad behaviors aren't confronted until it's too late. The standards are clear. He's even written them down, but his hands-off approach leads others to wander away from best practices and to miss deadlines important to performance. Rah-Rah Sally: always positive, always encouraging, and always smiling. Relationships are so important that she doesn't unearth the blockades in the way to sales performance. She misses what the numbers are saying, the closing percentages, the income per sale, or the appointments held per week. Some reps begin to see the constant rah-rah is without substance, and she loses their respect. It's easy for us to see the strengths and weaknesses of these styles at home and in the office, and the best leaders who mature in their roles of influence go through the introspection required. They learn to use their strengths and they find ways to overcome their weaknesses. They experience the pain of suffering through the discipline and building of new habits. They build unfamiliar and better practices into their leadership style. Control Freddie learns to adjust his approach to the reps who need to feel he cares about them. Rah-Rah Sally learns to confront bad behavior and find and remove blockades to sales performance. And Big Idea Sam begins to value systems and step-by-step ways of doing things. In Process Pete, he learns to get out into the field and do one-on-one coaching with his people. As a result, their coaching, teaching, and mentoring improve, and their teams sell at higher levels than ever before. Where are you at this time in your leadership? What strengths and weaknesses do these 4 styles reveal in your coaching? What new attitudes, behaviors, and skills will be important for your growth? We can help you learn about yourself and how to adjust your leadership to coach those around you into the very best versions of themselves. We believe you have the humility necessary for this change. We can help you coach at the highest level as you grow in your emotional intelligence. Reach out to us anytime and we'll begin. In the meantime, get out there and recruit and coach the very best salespeople in the world.